This year, I don't want to see anybody's makeup looking funny, or I don't want to see anybody looking like a ghost. Let me show you how to achieve a beautiful beat. First things first, even though I already look like a glazed donut, moisturize that face. I'm using this Pond's moisturizer. It makes the makeup apply better and it will stick. Step 2 is sunscreen. I use this one from Habit Skin. Now that the skin is prepped, let's get straight to work. Oh yeah, your eyebrows. It's easier to do your eyebrows when you actually get them done. I usually use razor to just, eliminate those bastard hair that I don't want. Now I'm just going to use any pencil, any eyebrow pencil you have to just darken your eyebrows. You don't have to draw geometry. Now use a brighter concealer to carve out your eyebrows. It doesn't have to be too bright. You guys can clearly see the difference between my skin tone and this concealer. Now clean the excess from the top. You don't have to conceal it though. Just use maybe a brush to clean. Usually I use a Q-tip, but I don't get Q-tip, so we're going to use a brush. Now blend out that concealer. And we are done with the eyebrows. Now that the hard part is gone, let's get to work. I'm going to prime my face with this Milk primer. When I first got this primer, I did not like it because it was making my makeup break, but I figured out how to use it. My skin was too dry. Before the primer dries, I'm going to apply my lighter shade of concealer. Not the lightest one I have, but just a little bit lighter than my actual skin. And I usually blend it out with a brush before I blend it out with a sponge. And when you're blending with a brush, don't drag it, just be tapping it. Now with a lighter concealer, go in your inner corner, only one dot, and the tip of your nose, right there. Let it sit and apply your foundation on the areas that you did not apply concealer. And I usually blend my foundation out with this brush. I use the MAC foundation. And don't forget your neck, because some people are always forgetting it. I usually don't put makeup on my forehead, but I'm teaching you guys how to do a full-blown bead, so we're going to do that today. And with the rest of the foundation of the brush, I'm going to go in on the sides of my nose, just so it can be. The same sponge from earlier, I'm just going to blend this part right here because it's too harsh. It shows a harsh line where I put the foundation. We don't want that. I'm going to blend the lighter concealer with a sponge, but don't drag it all the way out. We only want the inner corner to be bright, just like so. Now it's blushing time, blessing time. I'm going to use this one from Juvia's Place, and I usually blend it out with a brush. And I'm going to apply the remnants of the blush on my eyelid, just because I don't want my eyelids to be too bright. Now, I don't bake, I set my face, and I use this powder from Morphe. I use the pink setting powder, and whenever I get here, I just draw a line right there because I want to lift my face up. And I'm also going to apply it on my nose just like this. Now, contour. I use a powdered foundation, and I just go underneath my blush on both sides like this. The perimeters of my forehead. I'm also going to use the same powder to snatch my nose, okay? Now, when you do this, make sure you are blending it into your eyebrows. Now, with my finishing powder, I'm going to emphasize my contour. I'm also going to put some on my forehead as well as the other areas that I applied concealer earlier. And I'm also going to use it to blend this harsh line that demarcates the blush from my concealer. As you guys can see the difference. Now this is what's going to bring it together, your lip combo. With any brown lip liner you have, overline your lips like this.